Okay, so boom. Specifications for a power unit consisting of three independent and serially related components require design life of 5 years with a 0.95 reliability. Let each component have a constant failure rate such that the first component rate is twice that of the second, and the third component rate is three times that of the second. What should be the mean time to failure of each component in the system? Okay, if my voice will let me. Remember that R, this is constant failure rate, so R of t is e to the negative lambda t. We're dealing with design life, so TD lambda of the system. This is TOD. So, um, remember, so T is 5, so R, this is e to the negative 5 lambda, and this is 0.95. So, rule of logs, ln, this cancels, so we have negative 5 lambda s is ln 0.95. So lambda s is negative ln 0.95 divided by 5. This is negative ln 0.95 divided by 5, 0.0102587. And if you remember, mean time to failure of the system is 1 over lambda, in this case lambda s, so 1 divided by all that, 97.479 years. So, they said the first is, let's call this lambda 1. The first is twice of the second, so that means lambda 2 is 0.5 of lambda 1. And they said the third was the third is 3 times that of the second. So the third is 3 times that of the second, so that is 3 times 0.51, so this is 1.5. I do have to do that one. 1.5 lambda 1. So remember it was series, so for the whole system, total failure rate would be lambda 1 plus lambda 2 plus lambda 3, which is lambda 1 is lambda 1 plus lambda 2 is 0.5. This is 1 lambda 1, doesn't matter. Lambda 2 is 0.5 lambda 1, so lambda 3 is 1.5 lambda 1. So 1 plus 0.5 plus 1.5, this is 2 plus 1, that is 3 lambda 1. So total lambda for the system is 3 lambda 1. Yeah, so from there, lambda 1 is lambda s divided by 3, which is point 0.01 02587 divided by 3, 0.01 02587 divided by 3, 0.0034 9.567, and then mean time to failure. For the first one is just flip that, so 1 over lambda 1 is 292.43. This is also in years, so yeah. Sorry, this looks rough. Yeah, lambda 2. So lambda 2 was 0.5, lambda 1, which is, yeah, all this times 0.5, so 0.5 times 0.0102.587. Oh, my fault. Not that. Oh, this is lambda 1. So 0.5 times 0.003419567. 0.5 times 0.003419567 equals 0.001709784. And then again, same thing, mean time to failure. Now this is the second one, is just 1 over lambda 2. So 1 over all this, we get 584.87 years. And then lastly, lambda 3 was 1.51 times lambda 1, so 1.5 times 0.003419567. 1.5 times 0.003419567. 0.0051293.5, and then lastly, mean time to failure is just 1 over. This is lambda 3. Oh, oops. Okay, lambda 3, 1.5 times that, so this is lambda 3. And then, yeah, just 1 over all this gives us 194.96 years. Boom. Pretty easy. If you enjoyed this video, drop a like, subscribe, and bless up.